Hey, what's up? This is Brendan from Born Painting, and today I'm sharing with you my most recent project, and it is Star Wars Legion. This is from Fantasy Flight Games, and I was commissioned to paint the Imperial side of the core set from Star Wars Legion. If you haven't checked out this game, do it. These models are awesome. They're hard plastic. They're not like the flimsy plastic that you get with a lot of board games. And they're really fun and really fun to assemble and paint and create, your Star Wars faction. So we've got the Imperial side here. We've got two Stormtrooper squads. I guess it's a squad of two speeder bikes, or maybe they're independent. I'm not exactly sure how to play yet. And then we have Darth Vader. The set also comes with a Rebel side that someone else painted. I did the barricades that come in this set. There's like 8 little sections of barricade. There's this range ruler here, and then these movement templates. So as far as I understand it, for movement, you just kind of lock this in here, and if they move this far, then you just place that there and hop over to the other side. And that range ruler also fits in these notches in the vehicle bases, as you can see. And the vehicles also have a front, side, and back arc. There's that X across their base, and I wanted to make sure that you could see that X, but that it wasn't too, it didn't detract from like the whole aesthetic of the army. So as you can see, I kind of made sure that the basing didn't go into those cracks, and then I did little white hash marks for that X. So yeah, Star Wars Legion, this was really fun to do, and my technique for Stormtroopers is airbrush white, and then do a black wash, and then airbrush some more white, just picking out like the top of the head and the armor plating. And it's just a really simple, easy technique for getting a lot of detail on those Stormtroopers. And then you go back in with black, gray, silver, just to kind of pick out the details of what's underneath the armor and the weapons and things. So each one of these squads is 7 guys, and they come with a leader with a shoulder pad, comes with 2 heavy weapons essentially, and then a few more guys with just blasters. So you got a squad of 7, you get 2 squads, and then of course Darth Vader himself. Darth Vader is really fun to paint. He's fairly easy because it's black and a lot of gray highlighting with some silver, and of course the buttons. Then to get that glow effect, you just take some watery red and pick out some areas that you want it, just to be tinted a little bit red, so it looks like his saber is glowing against his body. That's how I did it. And then I put a little bit of red into his eyes. Then the chest plate, you Google it, and you get a couple different results of that Google search to see exactly like what the button colors are. But that's kind of your standard. There's the blue, red, white buttons, and then a couple green buttons on, or a couple green lights on his belt. So yeah, that is Darth Vader. The speeder bikes were also pretty fun. They got a couple different poses, and you've got some optional equipment like this little backpack on the back there, or satchel, whatever it is. That's optional. I just threw it on one of the guys. And yeah, I just painted it black with some brown highlighting. Again, the scout troopers were airbrush white, and then Nuln Oil, airbrush some more white, and then detail with black and silver. Alrighty. So then for the basing, the client wanted some nice looking basing. This is Mornfang brown, very watery, put over a layer of sand. Okay, so first you glue the sand on, you do watery brown, you do Baneblade brown as sort of a dry brush over that, and then a little bit of like an Ushabti bone, so like an ivory bone color. You dry brush that over the top, Agrax Earthshade to give it that really nice blended dirt look to it, and then glue on the grass of your choice. And in this case, I did Scorched Earth. I like it to have a little bit of a variety of color in the grass instead of just green, so it looks like they're on a golf course. So you want to have a little bit of texture. So like this Scorched Earth has some brown, some green, and even some red grass pieces. All right, so that was this is my Star Wars Legion project. The client is really happy with how it turned out. So am I. It was really fun to do. The barricades, the templates, and this measurement stick, I just did some pretty simple dry brushing just to kind of polish it off, make it look just a little bit nicer, so it's not just gray plastic chunks on the tabletop. So if you really like this scheme, if you're a fan of Star Wars Legion and you're looking for somebody to paint your stuff, give me a comment. You can message me on Facebook, and I've also got my blog. It's boringpainting.blogspot.com, and I would be happy to get some models painted for you, especially actually if you live in the United States, I can take care of you. So that is Star Wars Legion, and I will talk to you next time. Happy gaming.